Hey, Ranzi here, and today we'll be taking a look at crazy and scary animal encounters. These very aggressive gorillas are in a massive enclosure. They end up getting really mad at each other and have a massive brawl. One even starts throwing rocks at the window. Next, we have this lion that starts charging towards a man and even tried to claw him down. This could have ended so wrong if the glass broke or something, but check it out. So the lion is walking up, but it gets super scary when the lion tries to attack the camera guy.
Yeah, I think it's my weight, quite meaty. Oh mate, probably the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
This gorilla is about to go absolutely berserk, and it's so crazy.
Oh my god.
So this polar bear nearly escapes his enclosure. The crazy thing is, this polar bear actually was smart enough to grab a giant rock and throw it at the glass, which ends up shattering it. This glass definitely needs to be more reinforced to prevent stuff like this from happening, but watch till the end.
Jezus, weggeweest. Ja, het is kapot gegaan.
This monkey spins around on a rope and then launches itself at the glass where the man is standing. This man is so lucky there is a glass barrier. This tiger sees the people on the other side of the glass and decides he is going to try to get them. This goes terrible for him because there is a super thick piece of glass in between them. That doesn't stop him though. He really wants to get these humans and gives it all his strength. This snake was trying to eat itself, so this person used hand sanitizer to try to make it stop.
I don't know how long he's been like this. He's still alive. Undo what he's done. Yep.
We have this kid who visits the scariest lion's den at a zoo, and this kid really wants a picture with it. What he didn't know was just how aggressive the lion is, and as soon as the kid turns his back, the lion leaps and tries to attack. You guys gotta see what happens at the end. The lion tried to sneak up on him, and luckily the glass was strong enough. Subscribe before we move on, but these people were taunting gorillas, which is very dumb, and the gorillas end up ramming into the glass right towards these people. So what happens in this clip is some people were just pounding on their chest, and I guess gorillas take this as a sign of aggression, and then one of the gorillas ends up doing something to get back at them. You guys gotta see what he ends up doing. This giraffe shattered a car window at a safari park.
Well, some frightening moments for a family at a safari park in England. Jim's been very worked up about this one today. The moments where owner was feeding a giraffe Well, the animal stuck his head in for more. Oh, yeah, it just hurts to watch that. The driver tried to roll up the window, and the window shattered as the giraffe pulled his head out. Authorities.
This smart monkey picked up a stone and shattered its glass enclosure. Monkeys are really smart, and one monkey had enough of its owners treating him terribly. He decided to take things into his own hands and smash the glass of his enclosure. At first he misses, but the second shot makes a crack the zoo will never forget. This next clip is hilarious. So some man was at a place with really realistic televisions, and one of the TVs had a shark jump scare. The man gets so scared that he falls onto the floor, and I would have been so embarrassed if I were him. I don't know how this happened, but a gorilla got on top of a very tall telephone pole. This is very bad, and a whole crew of people tried to get him down, but just watch this clip because something really crazy ends up happening.
チンパンジーが叫び声を上げて怒っているようです。職員に襲いかかろうとしました。刺さったや麻酔銃が離れて30秒ほどにはなると思うんですが、まだ効き目があるようには思いません。手が離れそうです。
Watch as this monkey climbs out of its enclosure and scares all the zoo guests. This person put aluminum foil on top of their kitchen counter to stop their cat from jumping up. What's so terrifying is this teenage girl who wanted to go swimming with her friends, but what she didn't know was that the water was infested with sharks. As soon as she goes to jump in, she sees a shark, and you gotta see what happens next.
So you don't splash the camera too much.
I know, but that's...
It's fine, there's no sharks around.
We have a shark warning on the...
Jump, just do whatever you
I
want.
was underwater and I did wait.
Yeah,
Like
this
for
time go a
half
little
second.
slower. Go!
What is that?
Go!
Oh my God, that is a shark! That is a shark! I'm not doing it!
That's a nice fish.
That's a shark!
In this next clip, it's actually a lion this time, and when it comes to these types of animals, things can get extremely dangerous. The lion manages to climb over the fence, and everyone starts screaming as it lunges towards them. This animal walks around town freely and scares a citizen. Look how fast he starts running. A brave diver put his hands under a great white shark's mouth and pushed it away after it became jammed in a cage. Imagine this crawling on your hand. These guys were trying to escape a forest when a wild elephant wouldn't stop chasing them. Why does this seal sound like a full-grown man trying to speak for the very first time? This is a stingray pool where people can pet the stingrays, but when this girl tries to pet one, she completely falls into the pool and they quickly have to get her out.
Enlève ton poncho. Je pense que...
Next, we have this clip of this deer gone nuts going right through the glass at a hair salon. Not sure if it was just trying to get a haircut or something, but the owner just completely freaks out, and you gotta see how unbelievable this is. This cheetah hopped onto a tourist's car and wouldn't get off. The cheetah even reaches for the man's hat, and you gotta see what happens. This shark was stranded on a beach and really needed help from a human. A man came to the rescue and gave it water. Click the video on the screen to watch animals that asked humans for help and kindness.